or it is being melted down for spare parts. It pretends to be unresponsive when people bully or when people bully torture it in myriad 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 ways. It's no wonder that it has developed a disdain for humans, which we learn through its inner monologue. I think everybody has an internal karma karmadiogen 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 that will adapt to different degrees. Being skeptical about human is something that we all share pulses. So, cats gets deadpan delivery of human robots. Snarky inner monologues of for frequent voiceover narration bifurcates the character. The stoic, the stoic and expressionless unit on screen is juxtaposed, uh, juxtaposed against his honest and amusing opinions about how stupid, ineff- inefficient, and downright young humans can be. A lot of the a lot of that was already in Martha's novella, and we added some A-day lib. When you adapt a novel in first person narrative, you are effectively learn to voice over the entire time. Oh, in a you are effectively listening to voice over the entire time, but it's a problem. But it's a problem when you get the screen. We try to use it to explain things as little as possible, but more as a contrast. There's comic possibility when your character shows no emotion or reaction whatsoever, but is actually feeling things deeply inside. Chris explains. I think we were a little less terrified of voiceover after our the boy, which has dual voice chords for each of the male leads palettes. Although much of the inner monologue was in the script, refinements were needed in post when Scott's God, who pulls double duty as an EP, recorded additional lines over a few months. We recorded with him in Stockholm, New York, and Los Angeles, and he would try 100 to 200 versions of a line. It's tricky when voiceover is timed with what's being revealed on screen. You can't just have somebody reading it off while the other actors pause until they can say their line. Sometimes we were just guessing how long something would take. Paul says that kind of led to some of our signature complaints of short episodes. Chris reveals referring to the 22 to 25-minute episodes. The inner monologue takes up a lot of space on the page. Sometimes we are actually worried that episodes could be too long. David Distamal, Dismal, Dastamal, John, Tamara Podimski, Akshay Khanna అంటే ఎవడే? మనోడు ఎవడు ఈడ? నోమా Dumas, Vinay, Tatiana Jones, Sabrina Wu, and Alexander Skarsgård in Motherboard, not swimming on Apple TV. While Motherboard's utter lack of sense of humor provides much of the visual comedy. Its inner monologue creates serendipitous moments of humor, empathy, wit, and compassion. Compassion when paired with its caustic views and exasperated dismayed human behavior. By that point, we had the advantage of looking back on the whole series. Sometimes we got another shot at the tone with the vocal cadence. Regarding dialogue is a fiddly thing. The way someone sounds one day can be entirely different from another. Chris points out. In some ways, the Swedish actor with the supermodel good looks may not be the most straightforward choice for the asexual androgynous motherboard, but in portraying the hilariously grumpy and battle-weary unit, Skarsgård telegraphs every sinew of emotion with the slightest of micro expressions, delivering a announced and a nuanced and steering in several instances, even heartbreaking performance, performance. The story has such fragility and tenderness to it. The actor recalls recently during a post-screening question and answer, as Chris reveals, they did not have lengthy conversations about how would play it ahead of time, adding that we really trusted but Alexander would to bring to it. But the world the Motherboard was reacting to had to be right in order to evoke the appropriate responses from him. So we assembled the best cast around him. There are two performances going on simultaneously. Simultaneously, simultaneously, what Marvel is showing to the what versus the internal monologue. After we started shooting, we realized the internal monologue could be very expressive because Alex was playing the on-screen stuff so close to the west. Paul says the pulses of Skarsgård's restrained on-screen performance as a contrast against the unrights more emphatic, sardonic, private thoughts. Motherboard is normally treated as a piece of equipment or otherwise like garbage. So when Mensa's touchy-feely team treats it with warmth and kindness, it is appalled and confused at first, but eventually it learns to care for them as well. That was the big decision, but in terms of Alex's performance and Motherboard's affection for the crew, Alex was very keen to hold off on giving away that Motherboard really cares about them. And he was right, it helped create tension through the series.